Hey guys, Mark aka the Nerdy Punk back with you again today for a new video. Today I am going to see the Interrupters in concert in Indianapolis tonight. It is Friday, March 29th. I haven't done a whole lot of videos recently. I filmed a couple things that I still haven't uploaded. I know I'm really super far behind on that, but I really haven't been doing a whole lot of YouTube stuff lately. But tonight, special occasion as I'm going to see the Interrupters. This will be my third Interrupters show. It's also the third one that I've documented here on YouTube. So, I just realized I got my, sorry. Camera sucks. Okay. I just realized that I had the friggin' air freshener in the shot, and I still do, actually. Right up there. Anyway, who cares? Just now getting over a cold as well, which is interesting. So anyway, I'm on the road. I stopped here in Brazil, Indiana, actually, at the gas station. Got my essentials for the road here. And anyway, I'm gonna get ready to get back on the interstate so I can get there. Hopefully I'll get a really good spot. And I will see you guys hopefully with some concert clips. Obviously really excited to see the Interrupters for the third time. And interesting to see the other two bands, which are Rat Boy, which I know nothing about, and Masked Intruder, which I'm kind of excited to see. I've been listening to some of their stuff, getting ready for the show, and I actually kind of like it, so I'm interested to see them as well. So yeah, see you guys with some clips. Alright guys, so I just got to the venue, and this venue is fucking gorgeous. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it, but this is kind of like the back of the building here, and it's really this, like, giant, building that is right next to like City Hall, so it kind of copies some of the architecture, and it's got this giant mural on it that looks really awesome that hopefully you can kind of see. The marquee is gorgeous, so hopefully I'll get a picture of that. But yeah, really nice venue that I've never been to here in Indianapolis. It's called the Old National Center. So this is a very big venue, considering that it's going to be a smaller venue show. I don't know how big this venue is when you actually get in there. I don't know if it like holds a couple thousand maybe. I'm not sure, but I got excellent, I pre-paid for parking, so I got excellent parking, so I can literally just walk in and out, so that's awesome. So yeah, I will hopefully see you guys with some clips now of the Interrupters.
Suffering in my own mind, the see-through and the used and abused. Hope here for us, got to be those even done. The ones that stay up in lows, never have much for you, appreciate it better.
Okay guys, so just got out of the show, and My my ears are ringing and I'm starting to lose my voice. It was such an amazing show. All three bands were fantastic. Rat Boy, which I don't really know a whole lot about, they're from the UK. They a few of their songs kind of reminded me a little bit of Rage Against the Machine. They had that type of punk rock, if that makes sense. But overall, they played a really good set. I was really loving what they played, even though I didn't know any of it. The next band up was the Masked Intruder. I don't know if I said that right the first time. But that's a band that I really wasn't quite sure about upon first learning of them, because their whole thing is that they wear masks and they don't actually tell like their actual identity and their names and stuff. They go by like the color of their mask. So their lead singer's name is Blue because he has a blue mask. They have red, green, and they have yellow, but yellow wasn't there. So I guess there's some reason why the yellow guy couldn't play. And so they had Purple, who was a woman, actually, who played bass. And she was great. She was really good at interacting with the crowd. That band, like I said, I thought, the mask thing, it's kind of a gimmick. I don't really know if I'm going to really enjoy this that much. But I started listening to a couple of their songs, and then seeing them tonight, they were just fantastic. They put on an amazing show, incredible stage presence. They brought out this guy who played a cop, and he was dancing around. He did some stage diving and crowd surfing and everything. And they were making great jokes about their whole masked intruder thing, about how they're robbing people and stuff. And a lot of their songs are kind of like joke songs. They're really catchy. My one complaint with that band is that their lyrics are really, really repetitive. Like, yeah, the songs are good and they're catchy, and it's a hell of a fun show, for sure. I would definitely recommend seeing them. But they do get a little bit repetitive. And then, of course, the Interrupters, the reason why I came tonight. I've seen them 3 times already. This was probably the best show I've ever seen with them. They're getting better in terms of their stage presence and interacting with the crowd. They were always good at it, but they're really fine-tuning that set list and making it even better than it already was. Second of all, that was a kick-ass crowd tonight. Like, there was an amazing crowd. Their single, She's Kerosene, got radio airplay, and it was one of the first ska punk songs in 10 years to chart on the alternative rock charts on Billboard. And so that song kind of blew up, and I think the Interrupters are more famous now than they were before. Which, to me, She's Kerosene is a really good song. I think they have better songs, so, it's kind of like, I don't know, it kind of digs at me a little bit that that's the song that made them really, really popular when they should have been popular a long time ago. But I'm really happy to see them get the love that they're getting right now. And what I'm getting at with their popularity is getting bigger, because it was a huge crowd. Every time I've gone to see this band, the crowd has been tiny. And yeah, it's been a good crowd, but it's been a small crowd. But this time, that place was packed. I don't know if it holds 1,000, 2,000 people, something like that, but it was filled. And there was lots of great mosh pits going on, circle pits, really great crowd energy. And I think I caught that on a couple of my video clips, hopefully. But the crowd was fantastic, and that made the show that much better. That and the fact that they were playing for a full set. It was an hour and 25, 30 minutes, something like that. They played my favorite song of theirs, which is Got Each Other from their new album. When I reviewed that album, I talked about how I got chills thinking about what that song would sound like live. Hearing it live was fantastic. Great, great moments. The only thing that I really didn't like about this show, everything was fantastic, except I did not get a good spot. I don't know why, because I took the time change in effect, so I live in Illinois, and when I come over to Indianapolis, it's an hour later. And so I lose an hour on my drive there. I gain an hour on the drive home. I took the time change into account, but still, I ended up getting here about 20 minutes after the doors had opened, and I didn't get the greatest spot. And there's also in this venue, this is a really cool venue. It's easy to get to. Really like it. It's really fancy. I took a couple pictures that I may throw in there. It's a really fancy, like, inside. But another thing that I don't like about this venue is that they have columns in the in the room. This room that they were playing in. There's multiple rooms in this venue that hold concerts. But in this room of the venue, they have columns set up in the middle of where everybody stands. And so I ended up getting placed close to, or the place that I ended up standing at was close to a column, and it cut off my view of the left half of the stage. So I really couldn't see the lead guitarist, and I couldn't see Amy Interrupter half the time during the show. Amy Interrupter, every time I see them, my crush on her just gets bigger. She is incredible. A great person, fucking gorgeous as well. But yeah, that was my only complaint, the column thing. But still, I ended up having a kick-ass time and still saw quite a bit of what was going on. So yeah, that's going to wrap up kind of my thoughts on this Interrupters show here in March 29th, 2018. Another quick thing, I also realized that yesterday was the 2-year anniversary of my first rock concert. So it was when I went to see Green Day with my friends in Champaign a couple years back. So it's been 2 years. It's crazy. So yeah, it was kind of interesting. It was kind of cool that I could go to a concert the day after the 2-year anniversary. That was pretty cool. Also stay tuned because I'm seeing Laura Jane Grace again on April 4th. So 5 days from now, I'm going to St. Louis to see Laura Jane Grace. So stay tuned for that video. That will be another video coming up. I already have a concert review of hers, but we're doing another one. I've done 3 Interrupters reviews, so we're going to do another one for Laura Jane Grace. And I'm also seeing Swimmers in April as well. Swimmers is going on tour with The Regrets, and they're going to be in St. Louis on April 23rd, I think. That's where I'm going to see them. So stay tuned for those 2 concert videos. If you enjoy my concert videos, if you enjoyed this one, leave a like, hit that subscribe button down below. Stay tuned for everything that I'm doing in the future. And I hope you have an amazing night. Bye.